Going on to you, Scorpios. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpios, is the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups. This is really more so about how a lot of you Scorpios are really moving forward, really starting to prosper. A lot of people have been quite prejudiced against you, right? Didn't like you for undisclosed particular reasons, but we know what the reason is. Jealousy and envy. We already know that. Especially if you Scorpios have been upstanding, great people. We already know that. Come on now. So the Nine of Cups now represents there's a new sense of confidence that comes with you because travels with you, in you, because a lot of you Scorpios now understand why it seems like so many people was giving you such a difficult time, right? And maybe even some of those people are still talking about you that you used to date, about how trash you were, right? But at the same time, a lot of you Scorpios can walk away from that type of situation from the past, knowing good and well that you did the best that you could at the time, right? With the resources that you had. The Hierophant and the Six of Wands is about how, since this is the case, the Hierophant represents Taurus and Sagittarius. So the opposite energy is showing up here. But then you have the Six of Wands, which represents how, since this is the case, you Scorpios also understand that since that's the case, this is more so about how you are, you're changing, you know, and you're really changing for the better. A lot of you Scorpios are learning to forgive and not forget, but forgive and let go of a lot of things to be able to actually push forward on in your life to do greater and better things, because you can't keep that type of anger with you. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is you're going to be making a lot of clouded-minded decisions. Even when it comes to meeting other people, you'll have a hard time knowing the differences between when someone is being genuine with you and when someone isn't. You're going to assume that they're all fake. And assumptions is the parent of all failures. So it's where all failures come from. So the thing about it is that the Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands now represents, so the way that you interact with people, right, is you're just going to see how they interact with you. You'll interact with them. You'll even initiate a conversation. But a lot more of you Scorpios are going to be very much so aware of how people are interacting with you. And if it doesn't really seem to go the way that you wanted it to, then it is what it is. The Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles represents how, since this is the case, this is also more about, and if they turn out to not really be a decent offer as you're getting to know them, this is something that's respectful, you know, someone that's respectful. This is something that you would proud to be seen with, you know, if you're ever seen by the people that you already know, you know, just respectful, someone that you can feel proud of, you know. And if it's someone that's coming to you with some BS, a lot of you Scorpios are going to tell them to get out of there because you're not taking that. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which represents, because a lot of you Scorpios have had it and you're fed up with the idea that you should get less in life because people keep trying to make a decision that this is the quality of the person that you get. But you have to understand, though, that at the end of the day, that's how it is. A lot of times, sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of the times, I should say, people pick dysfunctional people to have fun with. But when it comes to actually settling down, they usually like to go after people that actually have the real value in the first place. But they like to put all the nonsense, like the little ones, the offspring, on the person that's been handling their business their most or the vast majority of their life, or a big chunk of it, or a person that has denounced their dysfunctional past and turned their life around. So a lot of you Scorpios have to understand to not take people's stances too personally, because it just shows and proves that a lot of you Scorpios have purpose, and it also shows and proves that you have value. Because if you didn't have value, then why is it that those people are there? So this is just more of a reason for you Scorpios to be walking around with your head held high. If you know that you've earned that title, you know, to walk with your head held high, decent, then you should wear it, and you should wear it well. So to clarify the King of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, and then you have the Page of Wands, which represents, since for you Scorpios, this is more so about how a lot of you Scorpios, a lot of people feel terrible about this, that they used to clown you in the past, waste your time, you know, just troll you, make it, you know, in real life. Every time you think that you're getting somewhere with them, they would always pull back and play keep away. The Seven of Cups, they ain't laughing anymore, because people from the past ain't laughing anymore, because even if they do see you, they know that you got options. They know that you've become a better person, and that things are going in your way generally, right? The Four of Swords. And, you know, they would potentially like to get back together with you, but you Scorpios know in your heart of hearts, Page of Wands, that there's no way in the underworld that, right, you will ever get back together with them.